Hey guys, so today's look is this is what I'm gonna call a glowy, sun-kissed spring look. There's the title of the video. Yeah, really, I just sort of took shimmery colors that I found at the drugstore. I'm not gonna say that all of this is drugstore, but I'm gonna say 90% of it is drugstore, and I'm trying really hard to make everything drugstore because so many people want drugstore tutorials and not high-end. And to be honest, Coastal Scents is not really high-end. So if you're looking for a product to buy and if you're looking for really good eyeshadows and you just can't find them and you're wondering why I keep using my Coastal Scents, it's because they're really good and you get 252 colors for like $25 or $30, which is so cheap. This is the spring look I'm going for today. Just really shimmery, glowy cheeks, light pink on the cheeks as well, glossy lip, and a nice clear skin. Not a lot of concealer, not a lot of anything like that. You just kind of want to keep it simple. This look was really easy and super duper fast and probably cost hardly anything. I talk about these little things in the video, but these are going to be kind of what I'm using for some of the tutorial, most of the shimmer on the eyes. There's the NYC Sparkle Eye Dust, and I think this was like a couple dollars, maybe $2, $3. And then pretty much the rest of the NYC products that you see that I'm using were like $1 because Rite Aid was having a kick-ass sale and everything was 40–50% off in the NYC section, which was kind of at the end cap of one of the makeup aisles. So if you don't see that, maybe it's the time to go and take an extra look. And I really like it. It's kind of fun and beachy and sexy at the same time while being really pretty and young and vibrant and fresh, and I feel like it makes you look really awake, even though it's 9 o'clock at night and I'm about ready to go to bed and I'm really tired and I'm just gonna go take all of this off the second that I get downstairs. Okay guys, well I hope you really like this look, and so thank you all so much, and I will see you on Friday with my next video. Okay, we're going to start off by using an eyelid primer. Oh, surprise, surprise, I'm using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And you're just going to take a bit and put it all over your lid, all the way up to your brow. So for the base color, this is the color that I'm going to use here. It's sort of a shimmery, coppery red, and this is the brush that I'm using. It's like a little tapered, domey thing. I just get a bit on the tip there. And I'm just going to put this onto the outer crease. And I'm also going to go onto the inside corner. Leave the center open. Blend. It's gonna look kind of messy right now, but it's really gonna glow once you get the rest of your makeup on. NYC Sparkle Eye Dust, and it's in one of these little containers here. It was like $1.50, $2 maybe, $2.50, I can't remember. It's like so cheap. Put it in on the center of my eye. So this is the color I think that I'm going to use for a highlight color. It's kind of like a shimmery light pinkish color. I've had people ask me to do the majority of my tutorials in drugstore products. Any product that I use here that's Coastal Scents, which is what I'm using, you can buy at the drugstore colors that are really similar, like duplicates to this color. You're gonna hear other people call it dupes. I'm just putting this on a fluffy brush, and I'm just sort of highlighting my brow bone and really blending everything together, because you don't want to have that harsh line. Never want to have a harsh line. This is going to be a really shimmery, glowy look. I think that that's really gorgeous for spring. I mean, I do, at least. If, you know, I hope you do too. You can take a bit of a matte color if you want any matte added with the shimmer. I just took kind of a lighter color and just gently go over the highlight. Some people over highlight, in my opinion, with like white, and you end up looking sort of like a hooker, which you don't want hooker, spring hooker makeup. I mean, unless you do, then cool for you. And just take a little and highlight the corners. Just really gonna brighten up your eyes. I'm also going to take a little bit of that shimmer that I got, the NYC shimmer, and go underneath the eyes. Don't think that this is going to look too crazy. It's not, don't worry. Because I'm going to blend it. I'm going to do the Kristi. I'm going to blend it. Then I'm going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in Blackest Black, and I'm going to line my waterline. If you have a brown color that you would like to use other than black, feel free. I kind of like the drama of black. That's just how I am. So feel free to make this look all your own. A bit on the top. I'm just doing the residual. I don't want it to be a dark look. I want it to be really springy. If you watched my last video, you probably saw that I had that really cool little tiny bristle brush from Coastal Scents. Where the hell did it go, you guys? Where did you see me put it? Because I sure as hell don't know. So I'm gonna have to blend out with an actual blendy blend, which this comes in the Coastal Scents. It's like a little mushy moosher, and it's actually for blending out color. So I'm just gonna blend out this black just a little bit, so it's more. It's a softer line rather than that kind of harsh. So this look really doesn't require false lashes. I'm going to put them on because I personally think that they make every look better. So the last step would be to do my entire face, and I will show you how I do that. I just bought this foundation and I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it yet. It is the L'Oreal Lumi True Match Healthy Luminous Makeup, and it is the color Warm Porcelain / Light Ivory, because I am ghostly. So you can do this one of two ways. You can put it on like normal people put on foundation, or you can apply it like a beauty person does foundation. And I'm gonna apply it like the beauty person because I wanna feel cool right now. Put a couple of squirts on the back of your hand. I'm gonna do five pumps. Why? Because I'm gonna cake my face in foundation. I'm using this flat, like kabuki brush, I think is what they call it. Coastal Scents. Yeah, oh, wow. And I actually like the way that it applies when you use a brush versus your hands. But then again, I honestly don't care as long as my face just doesn't look like it's dry and cracky and disgusting. And 5 pumps might have been a little too generous. You know what the worst part about this is? It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. I have no idea what time it is because I'm delirious. I'm just gonna have to go take all of this off. But that is how much I love you guys. I love you enough to waste makeup. Yeah, I just said it. And while I'm applying foundation, I'll tell you a little story. I have had, and don't ask me why, I don't know if it's from losing weight or why that would actually have anything to do with it, so maybe I'm an idiot, but maybe it's just like calorie restriction, which is one thing I've been trying to do to lose weight, and I've lost 23 pounds, so ha 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 ha. I have had dry skin like a mofo lately, and it has been so bad, you guys. Like, oh my god, dry skin! Like, you know, it's the end of the world or anything, but honestly, when you're like trying to do beauty tutorials and your nose like right here is like freaking cracky and like dry and disgusting, makeup really just makes that stand out 10 times more. And I see it. My lips have looked horrible. They've been peeling and disgusting. And I just think, what can I do to get rid of this? I need to have decent looking skin for YouTube. Yeah, you guys are the reason I need to have decent looking skin. So yeah, I'm sure you can see the crackiness on my nose right now. My nose is the worst of it. Anyway, Google, and I was reading about olive oil. And last night I put olive oil on my face. If you want to see a picture of me with olive oil over my face, check out my Instagram. Oh, product placement. It's not product placement, but social media placement. Anyway, go check that out if you want to see me look like a freaky, weird, shiny face. But anyway, I got this Smooth Skin pressed face powder. This is the color Translucent. I'm just going to take and powder the places that I don't want to be shiny. This Lumi is dewy. It's very dewy. It's going to give you kind of a shiny finish, kind of sticky, but not in a gross way, almost just kind of like sexy stick, if you know what I mean. I don't think you do because it's not a thing, but hey, whatever. And okay, so I've just kind of powdered like my T-zone area. I don't really want like a matte face for this. If you want a really matte face, just powder the crap out of it. But just remember that stuff can get cakey and you don't want like dry, scaly nose like this girl has. Do you want to see it? Can you see this? You see that dry? The olive oil is helping, but like it's so dry. It's like a freaking crocodile. I don't get it. Okay, so now I'm going to take, you can take a bronzer or you can take a contour. I'm going to use bronzer for this because like I said, I want to look really sun-kissed. Sun-kissed. This is Physicians Formula Vegas Strip Light Bronzer. Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls from Physicians Formula. These little suckers are spendy. I was super surprised. This is like $13. Wow, $13. I mean, really, that's really not that much money, but I feel like that's expensive for something you buy at the drugstore. But anyway, it's a highlight for your cheeks, and this is just gonna make them super shiny and gorgeous. And I'm just taking a bit and I'm gonna just highlight my upper cheekbone here. It's lip time, baby, and just apply some gloss. Alright guys, I also wanted to say, if you want to subscribe to my channel, just click the subscribe button. I think it's right here around this area, sort of. Please thumbs up if you like the video. I appreciate all of your comments. You guys are amazing. Please share this video. I love to get out there more. I love making tutorials, and I really appreciate everybody who subscribed and commented and been a super awesome support so far. This is so hard! I'm not cut out for this, like, especially today, it being like 9 o'clock at night right now. Fug. That's how tired I am right now. Cause I just got off a 12-hour work day and it was a really shitty day. Accentuating your accentuating your brow lashes. No, accentuating your lash line. And I don't know if you can hear them or not because I probably dubbed music over this. But if you can hear those frogs outside of my house, listen. Yeah, they've taken over my entire yard. Like, we have a pond in our front yard and it's like these frogs are like relentless. I'm going to put them on because I personally think that they make every eyelash. So the last step that I'm going to do, I'm going to do my entire face. How about there? Now that's actually in focus. Because right now I look like pale as fug. Which I'll use my Coastal Scents blush. I'll knock the camera. I just bought this also when I went. It's the Powder Palette Mineral. I'm going to apply. You want to make sure you don't have that line. So if you got that line going into the center of your lips, get rid of that sucker. And I'm gonna stop talking now because I've been talking for what feels like ever.